Hi everybody and welcome to today's cryptocurrency analysis. Today we would be looking at one of our favorite coin on the channel and it is called GALA or GALA Games, right? The price of GALA today is 0.0392237. That's equivalent to 3.9 cents. It has moved around 0. It was 0.8%. It just flipped to 0.4%, right? But that's not a problem, right? On the 7 days, right? Looking at the 7 days, we've seen how Gala had performed. We had a huge spike, but we had some correction downwards. And today we'll just be looking at the charts to really analyze what Gala will do in the next days, few weeks, minutes, and even hours, right? And so if you like the video, please click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, share with your friends as we move over to the charts, right? Let's get to the charts. Now, this is one of the charts we have. This is Gala on the weekly time frame, right? And you can see that push up we had and the rejection we're having currently. And so we got rejected when we got to the EMAs, so probably we're still getting rejected. And but when we come to our indicators is saying that we have probably more upward price action to go. So we still have much to push up, especially on the weekly. We can see this on the stochastic RSI. We can see the same thing happening on the RSI. Same thing happening on the MACD. Quite a bullish divergence. So we should be expecting further upward price action. If we go to the 3 days time frame, the 3 days time frame tells us a lot. As you can see, we spiked up into the EMAs, we got rejected, but we are still holding support at the EMAs, right? So probably we should expect further more upward price action for Gala, right? That's if we can go to our indicators, we could see our stock RSI still has much more upside to go. Same thing with the RSI, and if you can see our EMAs are actually coiling to move upwards, right? Same thing with our MACD. If we move over to the daily, and that gives us a clearer view about what's happening, right? Especially on our chart, and this is why we believe, or I believe, right, on the channel that Gala is very bullish. As you can see, the last time the green EMA crossed the blue EMA, we pushed up a bit. We pushed up about 50%. And the last time the green EMAs pushed up downwards, we could see that we had a price change of about minus 44%. And so quickly, we've just seen a price change on the daily, right, for Gala games. So as you can see, the green EMA just came up and we have gone up, coming back to retest it. So Gala is very bullish. We should see Gala at higher prices in a few more days to come, right? If you can see, even though, right, we're having a bearish divergence on the stochastic and even on the RSI, right? Same thing with the MACD. We probably should expect some kind of sideways price action before we move up. But that's what we're expecting for Gala games. If we go down to lower time frames, even probably on the 12 hourly time frame, we could see that we're having support on the EMEs on the lower time frame, and probably we should push up a bit. On the 12 hours, you could see we are oversold uh, on the stochastic. So probably, like I said, we should expect further price action. Same thing with the RSI, same thing with the MACD. Maybe just further sideways action before we push up. If we move over to this other chart, right, this other chart gives us quite a lot of information about Gala games, and our source of data is Binance, right? Gala versus USD Theta, right? On the weekly, we have seen on our stochastic, we've seen a huge buy signal, right? And on our money flow indicator, we could see that, right, we had another buy signal for Gala. The last time we had a buy signal, we had a huge push up, right? And then before we went down again. So we were having another buy signal on the money flow for Gala, right? If we move over to the 3 days time frame, we could see huge liquidity, right? holding above the 0.04 region down to the 0.50 region. Like you can see, we pushed upwards, right, but we got rejected down on the 3 days time frame. We see saw a huge buy signal on the money flow, but we saw another signal. So probably we should just have a sideways action before this liquidity is taken out. As you can see, the thicker the blue, right, the thicker the resistance or the liquidity or the sell orders. As you can see, quite the moment we can take out that higher liquidity there, then the GALA will be very, very, very bullish. If we go down to the daily time frame, we begin to see some things that we hope, right? A lot of liquidity buy orders we could see around this place, and so probably Gala is having a lot of uh, support at around this 0.38 rate. So we should have a lot of support, even though we have quite a thick sell order liquidity at the 0.48, which rejected us before. As you can see, we pushed into it, got rejected. Probably we should just ride sideways and then push up more. So probably they should see on the daily, and that's why we say we're really very bullish on the daily, even though as you can see, our money flow to was telling us that wow, a lot of sell orders will come. As you can see, we got rejected. Same thing here, right? But we're holding the support, which is very, very good for Gala, right? If we move over to the 12-hourly time frame, you could see Gala holding the support like a boss, right? If we by any chance lose the support, we could see further downward price action for Gala. But probably I'm expecting further upward price action, probably before a downward price action, right, for Gala Games, because if we see the money flow index is already signifying a buy, right, and so we're going to see lots more money come into the market. Same thing, our oscillator is coming down, but probably we should see, as you can see, more volume, buy volume for Gala. So we should see a push up for Gala in the meantime, and probably we should see that about till the next resistance, that's about 12% pump. So we should probably be expecting a 12% pump on Gala Games, right? And so on lower time frames on the 6 hours. Same thing, holding the support like a boss, right? Same thing, we're having a buy signal on the money flow, having the same buy signal on the oscillator. So we're expecting further more upwards movement for Gala in the few hours stroke days. Same thing on our lower time frame, expecting further price action. So every time, and the way the EMA ribbons work is that every time the yellow ribbons comes above the red ribbons. It's bullish, as you can see. It came above here, we popped up, right? And so every single time we came here. So as you can see, we're bullish on the 4 hours, still maintaining our support, right, like a boss, and we should see further price action. So probably on most of the lower time frames, we're still maintaining support. Structure has not been broken, even on the 12-hourly, as you can see, maintaining support. We're expecting a huge push above about 12% in the price of Gala. So if you like the channel, please make sure you click on subscribe. About the 10%, 12% actually down to the 0.42 before we encounter any major resistance. So if you like the channel, guys, please make sure you click the like button, click the subscribe button, as we would be having more analysis of other coins. And if you have any coin you want us to analyze, please tell us in the comment section, as we would love to do that for you. So have a nice day. Thank you and God bless.